Hey, welcome to another short devotion. Appreciate you tuning in. I want to talk to you about a TV show that I've been watching lately. It has quickly become one of my favorite. It's a new show. It's called The Mandalorian, and it features this guy. We call him Mando. He goes on these quests, on these missions, and he has a code. It's the Mandalorian code, and when he does things that seem unnecessarily difficult or aggravating and people question him on it, he simply replies by saying, "This is the way." And sometimes he finds another Mandalorian and they look at each other and say to each other, "This is the way." And that empowers them and that encourages them, that reminds them of what their code is and what their values are. And this is done throughout the different episodes, and it really just pushes him to do things that are even dangerous and risky because his code is worth making sacrifices for and even taking risks for. So the other day I was speaking with somebody about Psalms 118 verse 24, and it kind of reminded me of how the Mandalorian says this is the way, because this verse says this is the day. The NASB reads, "This is the day which the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." Man, that verse is so powerful. It is so motivating. It equips you with everything you need to walk by faith and to do things that could be intimidating. And I think there is a temptation to forget how important this verse is, because we really do hear it a lot. We sing it in a song as a child, and we see it on posters and Bibles and decorations. But let's take a moment just to consider exactly what this verse is telling to us, and I pray that it would be renewed in the power that it's intended to have. First of all, I want us to look at the very beginning of the verse. It says, "This is the day." I mean, what are you waiting on? It's not tomorrow. This is the day. This is the one. This is it. Don't get distracted by the past and start thinking, "Man, I wish it was the way it used to be." No, that doesn't matter anymore. That's irrelevant. This is the day. Don't get distracted by the future and thinking, "Man, one day it'll be a better situation. One day I'll be better prepared." No, tomorrow is not even promised. This is the day. Don't waste it. Don't let it go by. Don't wish it away. This is the day. This is the one we've been waiting on. It's go time. It's today. This is the one that matters the most. And the second part of that verse says, not only is this the day, but this is the day that the Lord has made. Before we hate on today, we need to recognize where it came from. This day was custom made by Jesus himself. And we can know and count on the fact that if Jesus made it, there's good in it. There's purpose in it. There's importance in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. And because of that, we need to not only be grateful for it, we need to be intentional with it. If the Lord gave it to us, he gave it to us with a reason as well. And this leads us to the next part that says, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice." We need to recognize anything that comes from the Lord is a blessing. And no matter how difficult the day is, we can still rejoice because we know that because it came from Jesus, it has significance. It has opportunity. It has importance. We can know that it is a good gift, and that should lead us to rejoice. And sometimes our very rejoicing is an act of faith, and it's impossible to please God without faith. We're called to walk by faith, and by rejoicing in today, no matter what today brings, by rejoicing, we are doing that in faith, knowing that the Lord has given us something good to deal with, even if it might be difficult. Let us rejoice and be glad. Perspective equals attitude. Perspective equals attitude. All it takes for our attitude to sour is to take our eyes on the one who has provided today. When we take our eyes off of Jesus, then it's easy for us to look back. But Paul says, forgetting what is behind. And when we take our eyes off of Jesus, it's easy for us to look ahead. But the scriptures tells us tomorrow is not promised. So when we lose perspective, we gamble with our attitude. Looking behind can get us sour on today. Looking in the future can make us disrespect and not appreciate today like we should. But when we look at Jesus, we're looking at the one who gave us today. And it's so easy to be glad because it is the joy of the Lord that is our strength. And when we see the day came from Him and our joy is in Him, then whatever the day contains, we're prepared for. And not only can we handle it, but we can handle it in a way to bring Him glory. Today is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad, ready, in it. Stay in the now. Be present in the day. Don't miss it. Don't waste it. Don't wish it away. But take it as a gift from God and do with it the very best you can. Seek the good. Seek the opportunity. Look for every opportunity in today to glorify God and to bring people closer to Him. Look for every opportunity in today to demonstrate what the love and truth of Jesus looks like in the way we respond to easy things and the way we respond to difficult things. Because today was the day you were meant to do that. This is the way. Because this is the day.
This is the way.
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 This is the way. This is the way.